What's up guys, I'm DeatHInfernoXxGaming and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to make a beginner's repeaters build, and this build right here is pretty good. It can dominate and kill behemoth real fast as long as you're doing things right. So let's take this chest right here and fight this behemoth. It's a pretty agile one, but at least not as agile as Emberman and its offspring. So let's start the battle with the grip, the power reload, and mark the back leg with your chamber. Never mind, it hits the wings and it flies. Well, if you cannot hit the part, that's fine, but at least try to reposition yourselves so that you can hit the mark part and it flies again. Well, double well. Let's see through that one, and let's see power reload. And what's gonna do next? Okay, reposition yourself so that you don't get hit. Almost got griefed by the tree stump. And what's gonna do next? It's gonna fly. Alright, we have Iceborne as our Omni Cell, so let's interrupt this guy. And kaboom! Easy. Alright, it's interrupted, so let's use everything. Our grip, use your chamber, use your lantern and everything, and let's keep hitting the head. Pretty easy, and half HP gone just like that. Alright, let's keep hitting it. It's gonna get enraged. So in power reload, evade. And let's break apart. Let's try to break the back leg. Break a leg, come on. Alright, next target is the wings. Break, there we go, and reposition ourselves so that we can break the other part. The wings, break. Oh, another part breaks. Alright, all that's left is a fluffy tail. And it's that. Pretty easy, huh? And as you can see, this build can kill behemoths real fast, but things would go down pretty quickly if you're doing things wrong. But don't worry about that, because in this build right here, in this video, I made a little bit alternative for you guys if you are not really that good at avoiding true behemoth attacks. So without further ado, let's just check out the build real quick. Alright, so here's the build guys, and it's a simple build slash beginner's build. That's why there are no legendaries, no lady luck stuff, and most importantly, no catalyst. And here I deliberately did not bring any tonics with me, so catalyst will not be much of a use. And every single equipment right here is very easy to craft, the highest being the Rift Stalker, which is available at the hunting grounds and currently in. The rest are just Skarn, Gnasher, Karabat, and Warriors, which are available at the lower level hunting grounds, which means you're not going to have a hard time farming for this equipment right here. One thing I really like about this build right here, and the reason I make it into a shooter or marksman build, is because of the unique effect right here to give you shadow orbs on chance when you deal damage to the behemoth, giving you 2.25% damage bonus for 5 seconds. And at 5 plus orbs, the bonus doubles, which means at 5 plus orbs, you're going to gain 4.5% damage bonus instead of 2.25. And the max number of shadow orbs that you can get from this unique effect is 8 stacks, which means at 8 stacks, mathematically, you're going to gain 36% damage bonus, and that's as much as the high level perk that gives you high damage like the Predator or Berserker from just one single unit effect, and that's real awesome. And if you guys take a look at the perk summary right here, you're going to notice the Predator, which I just mentioned as a high level perk because it does give very high damage bonus, 35% damage bonus, but if you get hit, you're going to lose your 35% damage bonus for 15 seconds. And I'm sure that some of you might have problem avoiding true attacks because it's a simple or beginner's build. That's why if you do have problems, simply switch the cell in the body armor into pulse. And if you guys take a look again at the perk summary, I do have a +3 pulse right here. And pulse can help a lot with your consistent damage because it guarantees your critical strike every 5th hit, and it also gives you 15% critical strike damage. Predator will be left at +3, giving you only 14% damage bonus, but at least when you get hit, you're not going to lose 35% damage bonus. Instead, you're going to lose only 14%. Alright, so let's go through the perk summary. Attack speed is really important in this build because the faster you hit, the higher the chance that you are able to trigger the unit effect, giving you shadow orb and bonus damage. And the attack speed source that we have here is the Molten to give you 15%, the Assassin's Frenzy to give you 15%, and also the Captain's Grid to give you another 15%. So you get a total of 45% attack speed bonus, and that's actually very good for the repeaters. And the rest are just perks to increase your damage and survivability. Tenacious, Tough, and Iceborne, a combo for your survivability as always. And there is also Bladestorm right here to ensure that you can break parts easier so that you can trigger the Assassin's Frenzy faster. And breaking parts is actually very crucial for the repeaters because the repeater is not a staggering weapon, so you cannot stagger the behemoth. So breaking part is the only way for you to gain upper hand on the behemoth. Interrupting as well actually because we have the Iceborne, but mostly you will be breaking parts, so Bladestorm is really good. And there is also Rage Hunter because as I just mentioned, it's not a staggering weapon, so the behemoths will get enraged one way or another if you cannot break the parts. So once they are enraged, you're going to gain 50% damage bonus, and that's actually very good. And that sums up the perk summary. Let's go through the build. The Skarn helmet with Tough, the Karabat with Predator or Pulse if you have trouble avoiding through attacks, as I've just mentioned earlier, the Gnasher with Tenacious, and the Warriors with Predator. And here I'm showing the Panga Shrine because as I have mentioned earlier as well, repeaters are not a staggering weapon, so slowing the behemoth down might be able to give us the advantage to be able to hit the targeted part from your marksman chamber easier. Although if you want to switch to any other lantern, that's fine. I would still prefer the Panga Shrine, fit in the Molten Cell, and as for the Omni Cell, you can also switch to any Omni Cell that you want. Iceborne might be the better choice for me at least. And here's the weapon with Pulse, Molten, Marksman Chamber, Captain's Grip, and Precision Sights. You can get Precision Sights if you follow through the main storyline or the side and finish in the side quest. And if you don't have the Precision Sights yet, you can switch to Scope Sights for alternative. And that's a build, guys. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, let us continue our battle. So the next behemoth, and what behemoth shows up? Oh, Ganesha. After we fight this Nijaka, we're going to fight the Ganesha, and I'm not that dense to fight an Umbral behemoth with an Umbral weapon. There's a Radiant weapon that can be used to fight an Umbral behemoth to gain elemental advantage. And I'm fighting a non-Radiant behemoth just to show that this build works without any advantage or disadvantage. And yep. Ow! I evaded through that one. Well, it's going to start by rushing in, right? Yep. Pick up the Molten Orbs and get ready for the interrupt. I lose my Predator right away. Well, I guess that's fine. I'm going to get my damage back in just like 2 seconds. There we go. We get the bonus back. Keep hitting it. Heartbreak. There we go. It's gonna get enraged because the 4th HP is gone. Let's keep hitting one part. Yep, the arms. Maybe we can break the arms right now. Maybe. There we go. Alright, let's target the back leg. If you cannot keep targeting one part just like this current condition, then it's okay. Target another part. Ow! I lose my Predator again. Alright, we cannot target the arms, right? Or we can. Alright, there we go. Break, come on. Alright, there we go. Only 2 back legs left and half HP gone. Let's keep hitting it. We have passive life steal thanks to the Iceborne, and it keeps rushing in again. We don't have Iceborne, so let's just evade through this one. Alright, and let's target the back leg again, because it's the back leg that has not been broken yet. Let's target it. Evade through that one first, or maybe don't get hit. Okay, let's keep hitting it. Hopefully we can break apart. Let's not let it get into this shocked state, because it would be trouble to end. Is that? Well, I wanted to break apart, but it's dead. And as you can see, this build is just really good as long as you're doing things right. And I did get hit a bit just now, losing 35% damage for 15 seconds, but as you can see, it still works very well. And we're going to skip this Ristalker because, as I said earlier, there's a Radiant weapon for the Umbral Behemoth, so don't be too dense to fight a Umbral Behemoth with an Umbral weapon, because there's a clear disadvantage with it. And as I've said earlier as well, as long as you're doing things right, this build will be really good. Alright, so let's try to not get hit this time. Let's target the back leg. I mean, there's only 1 and 2 leg. There's no back and front leg. So let's just keep hitting this one leg. Part broken. Alright. Is it gonna get enraged? 1/4 HP gone. There we go. Let's break the face. Hopefully. Alright, there we go. Let's break the other leg. Should be pretty easy. If you break the part 3 times, it's going to dance instead of getting to enrage mode immediately. Usually that's what happens. So let's target the tail now because it's going to dance a bit. There we go. It's dancing. But don't get hit by the tail though, it's going to hurt. Alright, it's going to get into enrich motion again, and it's gonna die soon. Come on. Get off. There we go, the tail gets off. And it's gonna die. It's gonna die soon. Let's hit the arms. There we go, pretty easy. Very easy even. And the Ganesha just cannot do anything apart from the enrich motion and stuff. And as you can see, this build is really good as long as you're doing things right. Don't get hit a lot. Try to learn to avoid true attacks, because that's the fundamental of this game. Avoid true attack. It has its own grace, has its own charm. So try to learn how to evade properly. And that's all for the video. I hope you guys enjoy it. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. It's free and you can always unsubscribe. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video.